Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video, and this video will be continuing my series of fantasy booking where I take every single wrestler in the WWE roster and I tell you guys what I would do with that character going forward and what the WWE is doing with them now compared to what WWE wants to do with them and compared to how I would book the character. And in this video, as is titled, I am doing it on Braun Strowman. I've done fantasy bookings for John Cena already, Seth Rollins, Alberto Del Rio, Cesaro, Bad News Barrett before it was announced that he was leaving, and a lot of other wrestlers. So take a look at those fantasy bookings if you want to see how I would book them. And I also did the fantasy booking for WrestleMania 32. So let's get to Braun Strowman, Vince McMahon's new pet project, the guy that Vince McMahon wants to build as the new Brock Lesnar, the new beast, the new conqueror, if you will. Vince McMahon, if you guys don't know, is very fond upon Braun Strowman, even though he has not been in the WWE that long. He's not he really doesn't have any mic skills quite yet. I know he has been working on his days off at NXT. His ring skills, I mean, he works like an old school big man. And I'm not bashing it. I mean, there's definitely a place for Braun Strowman in the main roster. It's just what Vince McMahon wants to do with him. In case if you guys don't know, he wants to put him as a main event World Heavyweight Champion now. Doing that, you know, really takes a back step on, I believe, where the WWE needs to go. We need to have guys that can work and that can tell stories. Vince McMahon is still stuck in the entertainment aspect of it. You know, you know, this is not wrestling. This is sports entertainment. You know, and I don't think he realizes he is so bad right now at the whole sports entertainment aspect that the people that tune in these days are tuning in because of the wrestling. Okay, we want good, talented wrestlers as our World Heavyweight Champion. Now, I'm not saying a guy like Braun Strowman, there's no place for him. There is a place for him. There's a place for storytelling. That's what I would go back to. WWE needs to take a step back and go back to good storytelling. And I believe Braun Strowman could tell real big stories. Could be a heavyweight title picture, but you can't force him upon us right now. We're used to guys that can work. And I'm sorry, but Braun Strowman is never going to be like an AJ Styles. He's never going to be like a Seth Rollins who can be that top heel and give you 5-star matches in the ring. I mean, he's never going to be that. And, I mean, right off the bat, the plan for The Undertaker here at WrestleMania 32, after John Cena was injured, was Braun Strowman. Vince wanted to put Braun Strowman in that role against The Undertaker. It is absolutely absurd. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, Undertaker's up there in age. Braun Strowman is greener than grass. They'll stink up the joint. And you want to try to fill 100,000 people? You're trying to say, okay, Undertaker's always an attraction at WrestleMania. He is an attraction no matter who he's wrestling. They know they're going to see The Undertaker, and they're going to see a compelling story with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. If you throw in Braun Strowman against The Undertaker and do your planned Roman Reigns Triple H, that's not going to sell 100,000. Shit, that might even be hard to sell 30,000. If that's your WrestleMania card, and those are going to be your two high-profile matches. I mean, that's absurd. I mean, what I would do with Braun Strowman is don't push him too hard. I think what they're doing with him right now is perfect. Okay, slow burn. Let's just not immediately put him up against The Undertaker. And then, believe it or not, there was even a rumor of having him feud with Brock Lesnar and beating Brock Lesnar, dominating Brock Lesnar. I'm showing that Braun Strowman is here. He's the real thing, and he is bigger and badder than Brock Lesnar. And these are the two. I'm not meaning to do a Bray Wyatt promo, but the two titans of the WWE, the two beasts of the WWE. And I understand where Vince McMahon's coming from, and one day maybe we can get to that point. but we can't do it real quick. We have to do it organically because the fans are so we want our good workers working on top. We want to see great matches. I do want to see good storytelling. I do want to see good entertainment, Vince. But we can't just push somebody that's greener in the grass and has a lot to learn about in-ring wrestling and promos to that top level right now. Okay, we need to take a step back and do what you're continuing to do with him. The way he's in the Wyatt family right now, let's continue to book him strong. Okay, I don't want Braun Strowman to lose. Let's keep him booking strong. Have him being the real badass out of that four-man of the Wyatts, and let's build, just how dominant he really is. Okay, let's just build that for a while. Him continuing to be with Bray Wyatt. Maybe even, I would go as far as to say this, okay? Hypothetical scenario. Hypothetical. Let's say right now, there's a lot of talk that the WWE still doesn't want to turn Roman Reigns heel, right? And there's even been talk that, well, I guess we'll find out this Sunday at Fastlane, but there's even been talks of changing the plan so much where WrestleMania could even be a triple threat between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Triple H. I hope to God that's not the same thing, because that would be the same card as we're getting at Fastlane, but instead of Brock, we're getting Triple H in there. And like I said, I just hate triple threat matches for the main events of WrestleMania. Not a fan of that. But let's just say hypothetically, like a Dean Ambrose ends up with WrestleMania World Champion because they don't want to turn Roman heel, and they just want to send the fans open happy with a babyface leaving WrestleMania as World Champion. So they seem to send Dean Ambrose, or maybe even Roman Reigns. They stick their guns with Roman Reigns or something like that. How great would it be if, Bray Wyatt ends up with the title, right? Due to the fact of Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman was the main reason why, Bray Wyatt ends up with the title. And let's say this happened towards Money in the Bank, close to SummerSlam, something around that area. And next year after WrestleMania, a real dark presence, a dark cloud, let's say, goes over the WWE. And the Wyatt family, always talking about all this mythological gods and titans and in the darkness, they've finally taken over. They, instead of Bray Wyatt always attacking random people, whoever the babyface is, he always just, that's how he starts a new rivalry. He'll attack Brock, he'll attack Roman, he'll attack Ryback, he'll attack whoever, Dean Ambrose, come up from under the ring. Instead of just attacking, no, he is now taken over. He's done with his promos. It says he's taken the gods, he's taken the titans, and he has dominated it. But due to that fact, it was the strongest titan of them all, Braun Strowman, the reason of that. And Braun Strowman, slowly, you start building that feud. That maybe when it comes down to a SummerSlam or a Night of Champions, maybe Bray wins at SummerSlam, and then the Night of Champions, you could do that, like a tournament, not a tournament, but like a mythological gods or whatever, like what they like to do with that Wyatt family. Maybe even splitting, the Wyatt family into maybe like Eric Rowan behind, like Braun, Luke behind Bray, splitting the Wyatt family into who is the darkest, who is the evilest, but at the same time you're booking Braun Strowman so strong he can be that guy, and then eventually at a WrestleMania you book him so strong. And meanwhile, not watering down Brock, continue. I would keep Brock and Braun as far away as possible. I know they want to do the Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar at Mania this year, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. But still keep Braun as far away. And if you want to build to the next year from WrestleMania 32 to 33, building them both, not having them lose, building them both strong, then you can truly do once when WrestleMania 33 has came across, you could book those two guys as titans against each other at a WrestleMania 33. But you have to do it the right way. You have to do it slowly, you know, and maybe not even giving Braun the title, but booking him strong. Maybe having him eventually split across ways from Bray Wyatt. Not maybe giving Braun the title, but booking him in strong, significant roles, giving him the time, doing it slowly, doing it the right way. He needs to learn the ways, okay? And you need to let the fans get behind him. You really need to have him show more. Maybe do more stuff by himself. Have more singles by himself. Right now, he is behind the shadows of the promo skills of Bray Wyatt, which is not a bad thing. I'm not bashing that. And I definitely think WWE does have something with Braun Strowman, but they need to do it slowly. So, you guys tell me what you think. How would you use Braun Strowman? I mean, he's definitely a guy you don't want to squash. He definitely has the physique of somebody and the presence of somebody like Brock Lesnar. He does not even have the athletic skill as Brock Lesnar. That's for sure. He doesn't have that, you know, amateur wrestling background as far as I know. And, you know, he doesn't have, of course, that freakish athleticism like Brock Lesnar, but he has that look, and I know Vince McMahon's all about the look. He's all about the big man, I mean, I think Braun would be good for a couple of years of telling stories, but you got to do them right, and you got to do it the right way, and I definitely wouldn't have Braun squash Brock, or even beat Brock. Make him, you know, formidable, make him a beast, yeah, but in all reality, I don't find Braun Strowman as a guy that's going to be in the WWE in 6-7 years. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I don't see that happening. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Fastlane predictions up. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to pump out about 15 videos a week. Maybe more. I'm going to try to do the best I can. I think this week I probably went close to maybe 12. I don't think I hit my 15 mark this week, but I think I got pretty close. I think it was 10 or 11 videos I uploaded this week. But my goal is to try to do about 3 a day. I think I only did 1 on Tuesday, and that was my Raw review on Tuesday. But anyways, thumb up this video. It's very important that you subscribe, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of video, uploading a lot of videos for your guys' entertainment. And until the next video, I'll see you for the next one. Take care, guys.